We're here in Franklin, home to athletes, musicians, tons of famous people, and plenty of us regular people. This is The Real Deal, Franklin, Tennessee, where we talk about the pros and cons of living here, moving here, as well as some insider information so that you can decide if this is the right community for you. Franklin, Tennessee is located south of Nashville, just beyond Brentwood in Williamson County. The population is over 85,000, and Franklin, Tennessee has been ranked as the 4th best suburb to live in Tennessee on niche.com, which puts together ratings and reviews from real people. These reviews give an A+ rating to Franklin for the categories of public schools and good for families, an A for jobs and health and fitness, an A- for outdoor activities, nightlife, and diversity, B for housing and commute, B- for crime and safety, and C+ for cost of living. A con for Franklin is that if you're a frequent flyer and you've got a plane to catch at B&A, it's a decent hike, being about 40 minutes from the airport. Franklin has tons of options. They have newer restaurants like the one we're at right now with growing reputations. We're at Biscuit Love. This place serves breakfast and lunch. They have fabulous food. What I love about this place is two things. Number one, it's right outside of downtown Franklin, like, one block off the square. Two is that it's very obvious that they have a passion for creating a welcoming environment. You can tell they have like this ownership mentality and they just really want people to be comfortable. They're like cranking up the hospitality and it's awesome. And then you have other restaurants with a long history like Puckett's. Puckett's is also here in downtown Franklin. It is known for great food and Southern hospitality, and they have local musicians perform music live pretty much every single night of the week. I mean, it's like 7 days a week, so it's awesome. The cool thing about Puckett's too is that they started in the 1950s near here in Leapers Fork, which is one of the most charming areas in all of Tennessee. If you want to learn more about Leapers Fork, be sure to check out our video on why people are obsessed with Leapers Fork. So when it comes to restaurants and shopping, whatever you're looking for, Franklin probably has 2 or 3 of them. They even have, 2 bowling alleys and 2 Targets in Franklin, especially when you get over to the Cool Springs area in Franklin, which is anchored by 1.1 million square feet of mall space, surrounded by a countless number of restaurants and shops and businesses. So, here in Franklin, you have Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. It just has everything you need. So the downside, a little bit of a con for Franklin, is that with some of these specialty businesses come premium prices. Speaking of restaurants and shopping and entertainment, here we are at the Factory at Franklin. Fabulous little place off of the downtown square. And this place has its own restaurants and shopping and art places, and coffee after a long day of filming can give you a boost. And they have multiple venues here for fundraisers and weddings and just various live entertainment. So fabulous little place, it's awesome. When talking about entertainment in Franklin, you've got to include the Franklin Theater. So the heart of downtown Franklin has got to be the iconic Franklin Theater. This place opened in 1937, had a successful run all the way until 2007. Building was a little dilapidated, so the Heritage Foundation of Williamson County jumped in. They raised $8 million to buy the property, rehab it, opened several years later, and it's a flourishing, iconic piece to the heart of downtown Franklin. I think the people that made that investment can look back with no regrets, and are really glad that this place still stands looking better than ever. So by the way, we release content like this every week, so if you like it, pause, hit the subscribe button, be sure to turn on the notifications bell so that you're the first to see these videos and you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content. There is always something to look forward to in Franklin, virtually a big event happening every month. You've got the Main Street Festival with its carnival atmosphere and live entertainment stages, the Franklin Rodeo, Franklin on the 4th, it's a patriotic festival, the Williamson County Fair with rides and hot dogs and popcorn, the Pilgrimage Music and Cultural Festival with artists like Black Crows, Lumineers, Avett Brothers, the Pumpkinfest for kids that includes pumpkin carving. I mean, Franklin is truly a gem. There are no other areas in Middle Tennessee with the historic charm, vibrant entertainment events, array of restaurants, and with a scenic beauty second to none. Franklin has an extensive park system. There's actually 16 parks in all of Franklin. We're at the busiest one, the most used park in Franklin right now, which is Pinkerton Park. The cool thing about it is that it's located immediately outside of downtown Franklin. So it's a great space. It has a track around the whole park that's 1 mile. So it's nice to walk, and we're seeing joggers here, and they're here all the time. You have playgrounds for the kids. It's a cool place to come burn off some steam before you go eat downtown, or you can bring your food here, and they've got 3 picnic pavilions to enjoy and hang out. So there's about a dozen golf courses in Franklin, both public, like you have the Bridge and Cheekwood, and then there's also plenty of private options that have both golf, tennis, pool, like West Haven and Old Natchez. Worth noting, in Franklin there's also a growing pickleball scene. So whether you're playing at the Williamson County Rec Center or the Music City Pickleball, for those that are really getting into pickleball, there's plenty of options for you to choose from. If you're into cycling, whether you are a newbie that wants a challenge or you are a veteran rider of many years, the Natchez Parkway is definitely a place you want to check out. And on any given weekend morning on the back roads of Franklin, you'll see groups of cyclists just enjoying a ride through Franklin, which is really cool. So whether you want kind of a casual ride or a more challenging ride, Franklin has really several options to choose from when it comes to cycling. Okay, so you might be thinking, man, Franklin looks really cool. I'd love to live there. What does my money buy? What are the houses? How much are they? What do I get? So we're gonna take you through several neighborhoods, sort of a low, medium, high price point in Franklin. And right now we're actually headed towards Fieldstone Farms. So it's one of the more modestly priced neighborhoods rather, in Franklin, along with, say, Forest Crossings and Franklin Green. The homes were built in the 90s in here. They range in size anywhere from like a 2-2 with 1,000 square feet, pretty small single family home, up to a 4-bed, 4-bath, 5,000 square feet, and range in price from $400,000 up to $1.5 million. What I really like about this neighborhood is that it is really close to downtown Franklin, and it has community pools and tennis. So one of the cons about Franklin is that there are not a lot of options priced in the 400s, low 5s. If you're in that price range, check out our video on Bellevue. There's a lot more inventory, a lot more homes for sale in that price point, and still really not too far away from Franklin. In between the more modestly priced neighborhoods and the higher end neighborhoods in Franklin, we have the mid price point. Neighborhoods like McKay's Mill, neighborhoods like Ladd Park, and where we're headed right now, which is Berry Farms. We're in Berry Farms right now. These homes have been built over the past 10 years, and there is much more to do here. There are certainly still new homes, and that will continue for a while. The homes in this neighborhood range anywhere from a 1-bed, 1-bath condo all the way up to a 4,500 square foot single family home. Ranges in price from the 300s all the way up to about $2 million for a really well finished out 4,500 square foot home in Berry Farms. What I really like about Berry Farms is that it's a mixed use master plan community. So you have residential all the way from condo to large single family homes. You have commercial. You have over 50 businesses like right here, walkable to all of the homes here. You have a Publix. You have all kinds of restaurants. Essentially anything, I say anything, most anything that you would need is here in the community, whether it's grocery, dining, shopping, getting your hair cut, going to the gym, yoga, whatever it may be, which is really, really cool. In addition, it's super accessible to Interstate 65. Like, we're right off the interstate, and it has amenities like it has 2 pools as well as even a dog park. The pros about being in Franklin in terms of affordability, believe it or not, is the real estate taxes. They're 50% lower here in Franklin than they are in Nashville, Davidson County. One of the pros for Franklin is going to be that they have a highly rated K through 12 public school system. So let's talk about the school options in Franklin, because they're definitely different than a lot of other areas. You have what's called the Franklin Special School District. Okay, this is in Franklin, but it's different than Williamson County schools. It's a geographic area where the homes in this geographic area are zoned for the Franklin Special School District. They have different boards, they have different budgets, so they have different decision making between FSSD and the Williamson County school system. Okay, so what does that mean? Why does it matter to you? It matters because FSSD puts a deliberate emphasis on like individual student attention. So for the people that I have known that have had children that have had any kind of special needs and they've been in FSSD, absolutely love it. Now, the Williamson County school system is also highly rated. Again, we look at niche.com, and those are reviews from people that use this system. So, highly rated Williamson County school systems. The FSSD only goes through middle schools. Whether you're in that zone or not, in high school, the students, your children, are going to be going to Williamson County schools if they're in public. All right, so those are a couple of options in terms of public. That's a big difference. I don't know anywhere else in Nashville that has this special school district like that. If you think that it's something that your child could benefit from, but you don't live in the special school district, can you still get in? And the answer is yes, you can apply and pay $2,000 per child. And even if you don't even live in Williamson County, you can still apply and actually pay $4,000 per year for the Franklin Special School District. The third option would be private schools in Franklin. There are a handful of private schools in this area that are really good, like Battleground Academy, Franklin Christian Academy, Grace Christian Academy, and others. The fourth option is homeschool tutorials. What's nice about, if that's something you're interested in, what's nice about Franklin is that they have a established and growing homeschool tutorial options for you to choose from. So when it comes to education, whether it's public, private, homeschool, across the board, you really have some fantastic choices. A couple of neighborhoods priced at the higher end for Franklin are going to be Laurelbrook. That's a gated community in Franklin. Really, really nice, large, well-finished homes. You also have West Haven has higher end homes as well, plenty of higher end homes. Right now though, we're driving through Legends Ridge. So the homes in Legends Ridge were built in the early 2000s. They range in size from 5 to 8,000 square feet and start around very high like just under 2 million and go all the way up to 3, maybe slightly over 3 million in price as of mid 2023. What I really like about this neighborhood is the size of the lots are really nice, and it is really close to both Cool Springs and downtown Franklin. It's only 10 minutes both ways. Hopefully now you know if Franklin is right for you. If you're looking to move to Franklin or anywhere in Metro Nashville, my team and I would love to help. Our promise is to treat you like family and make sure you have a 5-star experience. So if you want to connect with us, you can find our email, phone, text in the description below. Check those out, as well as our 300+ Google reviews online. This has been The Real Deal Franklin. Appreciate you watching. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.